In today's video, I'm going to be comparing a plant from TurboSquid with a plant from Globe Plants. My name is Katerina, I'm a garden designer and I see you. So welcome to another video from Garden Design Tools, and as you know, as you're following this channel along, I have a few videos already of purchasing plants, the type of files you're looking for, the type of quality plants you're looking for, and some websites where I've purchased plants before. So Globe Plants and TurboSquid are some of these websites, like Max3 for example, but today I'm going to compare a Bambusa vulgaris model. So this is common bamboo 3D model. So this is something I use quite a lot. I love to, as you know, I work a lot with Lumion. So I love Lumion to have more bamboo types. So hopefully in the future they will have them, but in their default library. But as for now, I decided to purchase this plant. So for this specific video, I've purchased the exact same species, so Bambusa vulgaris from Globe Plants, sorry, and Bambusa vulgaris 3D3 from TurboSquid. And TurboSquid is like a marketplace kind of, so a lot of you're gonna find a lot of, it's not just from one modeler, okay, so there's a lot of people that share their models in TurboSquid and do some money with them, and normally you're gonna find better pricing, okay. So as you can see here, it's $3 the Bambusa vulgaris, and it has a few sizes. As you can see here, there are four. I think there are 4 models or 5, something like that. So, and you have here all the files that come included, okay. So FBX is what we're looking for when we're working with Lumion, for example, which is my case. So you have here a high poly in Globe Plants, so, and it's $35 practically, okay. So a big difference in price from 7 to 35. And you have here some up close shots, and as you can see here, you have 5 models as well in different sizes. One thing, of course, you're not going to have the movement when you upload in both of these models. You're not going to have the movement when you upload into Lumion, so that's a big no. But this is something we can work. This is 5 model variation, and what we're looking for is FBX. In here you have SketchUp as well if you want to download. So you just select the file or Twinmotion. I'm gonna select FBX, and I've already purchased, but this is what you do. And the same thing with TurboSquid. In TurboSquid, you don't need to select the file format you want. You just purchase and you have them all. One caveat with this specific one in TurboSquid, it didn't actually, when I've purchased and I've downloaded, I'm just going to show you what came in this is the TurboSquid one. It has all the text, all the maps, everything, but it didn't actually have the FBX. If that happens in TurboSquid, and if it showed that it had the FBX file format, you just quickly get in touch with them, and it took them 2-3 days, and they send me the FBX file, okay. So they're very good in that. So don't be scared to purchase there, because they're very good even if you don't have there is a mistake, something is missing, they will send you pretty quick, and they send me the FBX file, okay, and they send again the maps as well. So I'm just going to show you a comparison of how the files come organized. Of course, the TurboSquid comes in the specific one, comes all the files in this folder. From Globe Plants, it's a bit more organized, as you see here. So you have the maps, the FBX files, you have all of them together or as single. As you can see here, you have this preview that shows you which one is what. Of course, because you can't separate them after in Lumion, you need to download the single, not the file that comes all together. Okay, so that's important. And you have here the maps. Okay, so this is a bit different in terms of textures, but everything should be there. As you can see here, you have all the different things that you need. So, you know, you have more or less the same amount of information. Let's say you have the rough maps, you have the normal maps. That's what you want. The opacity, really important as well. So all these files that you want when you upload a new model plant into Lumion or any other type of software like Twinmotion, for example. Okay, so let's go now into Lumion, because what I want to show you is the actual quality of the plant model once you upload into Lumion. So let's go into Lumion and upload the TurboSquid Bambusa with the Globe Plants Bambusa. Just a quick stop before we go into Lumion, and I have this in previous videos as well if you want to check more in detail, step by step. Because the TurboSquid model comes with all the Bambusa variations in the same file, we need first to go into Blender. So this is a free software. We're going to open that file and just going to select and delete the other ones. We're going to select the actual one we want and delete the other ones and save it as a new FBX model. So I'm just going to quickly show you. We're going to go into into File, Import FBX, and we're gonna locate the Bambusa file we want from TurboSquid. As you can see here, I have the four variations that come in TurboSquid. So I'm gonna delete these two. I think I'm gonna keep this third one. So I'm just gonna go here and put in origin point just to make sure that it's easier to open after in Lumion. To move it around, so that's important as well. Okay, again, check out my other video if you want more step by step. So I'm gonna go and save as, sorry, not save as, I'm gonna go into export FBX. I'm gonna keep it in the same folder just for easy access, and I'm just gonna put Bambusa 1. Okay, I'm just gonna export. Now, yes, we can go into Lumion, and this is our scenario. We can go into Lumion and import the TurboSquid model, Bambusa model, and the Globe Plants Bambusa model, so we can compare. So let's go first and check out the TurboSquid one. This is the one we just saved. And we go into plants, just put Bambusa vulgaris. I'm gonna put TurboSquid so we know. Okay, don't be scared, this is without the maps. Okay. And now I'm just gonna upload the textures. Okay, you go to our materials, and as you can see here, material 7, you have here material 17. So this should be all organized in that normal maps folder, in that maps folder that comes with the model. Okay, so we go into into new, and we're gonna go upload our texture, and we're gonna go into our texture folder. Okay, so this is all the textures that came into our folder. Let's go back, let's go into actually the one that they did this with the Lumion one. Okay, so we have here all the maps. So this is a big difference already from the globe plots that I'm going to show you in a bit. As you can see here, it helps that if when you're downloading, it actually tells you which one is what, okay? Because now we have to go and more or less guess. Of course, we can see by the textures, we can see more or less. But for example, you have here a leaf that is a 7, a 3, and a 5. So we're gonna have to go and check which one is what, but in globe plants this is more organized. So this is just a little help when it comes to the globe plants model. So now we actually going for the trunk. So we're gonna have to go and search. Here's the trunk. Okay. 3D trunk. So we have two types of trunks here as well. Let's go for this first type one. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the texture one. Okay, now we're gonna go into the relief map for this one. Okay, we're gonna go for the displacement map that we have here as well. So as you can see, this is a little bit time consuming, but it's worth it. Just make sure you have all the maps, as much maps as you have available to you. I'm not sure if they have any reflectivity maps. So they have the displacement, roughness, Bamboo AO map. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave for the normal displacement. Let me put the roughness one here. Okay, and I think we have it set. The AO file is ambient occlusion. I'm not sure when in Lumion you put that actually. I'm not sure if it's in reflectivity. I don't think so. But anyway, I'll leave it there for now. Okay, so we start seeing some progress already. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's start seeing some, doing some of the leaves. So again, material floor 4, now it doesn't tell you exactly what leaf is what. We're gonna go and have to go and search for it. So as you can see here, you have a few types of leaves. So you have leaf number 1, 2, 3, 4, you have 5, 6. So hopefully this is by numbers because we have 7 and I think we saw until number 7. So this was number 4. We're gonna go for number 4 albedo. Okay, we're gonna go for the rough map of number 4. Let's check out where is the roughness in here. We're gonna go for the displacement of number 4. There is no number 4 displacement. No. We're gonna go for opacity. So the opacity in the leaves are really important because it cuts out is the actual texture of the leaf. So as you can see here, it looks pretty good. Okay. So that's pretty good. So this is what you have to do for all the leaves, okay? So this one now is number 5. Okay, let's go here. Actually, I forgot the normal map on the leaf number 4, I think. Yeah. Okay. So this gives it that texture. Let's go back to number 5. So this is what you have to do time and time again. The opacity. And we have the roughness. Okay. So it's starting to look good. Okay, so I'm just gonna do all this now and I'll show you the end result in the end. So this is more or less the end result. It has quite a bit of dry leaves, so I will change that for another one. For example, maybe we'll change that for again a number 4. And that's very quickly to do. You just copy and go into the number 7 and paste. Okay, so it's a bit more green, not so, you know, dry leaves in your bamboo. So it has like 4 types of leaves, so 5, and 2 of them were dry. So, you know, you can just change that. I'll go again and do the same for this one. So it doesn't look so, you know. Of course, a bit more realistic. You have some dry leaves, so that looks good. But yeah, so that's the TurboSquid model. Let's go now and check out the glow plants one. So again, glow plants is just a bit more organized when it comes to the texture files, which helps, you know, when you're doing this. But don't forget, this is a time-consuming process, but you do only once when you purchase your model. All the other times that you're going to use that model, you're not going to be doing this all the time, okay? It's just once. So we save the changes. Let's go now and check out our glow plants bamboo. So this is the one we want. Again, we have everything here ready. You have the file that has all of the different sizes in one, so it's 5 variations, but actually I'm gonna just download the first one. Let me go just and check which one I want. Let me go see here. Let me go. I think maybe number 5 will be good. Yeah, I'll go with number 5. Okay, so let's go single, number 5. And sometimes it even happens, and I'm not sure when it actually happens, that he actually uploads all the materials automatically when you upload the model. I'm not sure which way you have to organize the files for that to happen, but yeah, it sometimes happens inside Lumion as well. Twinmotion happens all the time, in Lumion just sometimes. So I'm just gonna put here glow plants model. So we have here our Bambusa. Let's go and press check. It will be perfect now to have all the models uploaded, but now as you can see it's different. So straight away more or less the same size. Of course it's a bit different, this model. It has more bamboos. Okay, let's check out. So let me go now and do the actual same process as we did before. So we're going to start with the, as you can see here, even the trunk has loads of different types. Okay, so you have trunk 10, but inside the textures from glow plants, it's a bit easier. You have maps. So I'm not going to even put you to view because it's easier to do this like this. So we're going to go for trunk 10. Actually, I need to see the okay. You have trunk 1 to trunk 10, and this is what we want. And we want a normal map. It's actually a different one here. Yeah, and we want the rough map. Okay. Now we go for number 8, do the same. So again, as you can see, there's no miracles. This is time consuming the first time you do this, but you know, it's all worth it once we have our beautiful models. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop now and show you the end result. So this is our finished bamboo model. I'm just gonna go and do a check. This was a lot of work in the glow plants one, much more than the TurboSquid one. So in the end of the video, I'm gonna have some close-up photos and maybe a white background so it's easier for you to see. So this is the TurboSquid one. And this is, of course, a bigger model. They have a smaller model. And this is the glow plants one. Straight away, what I think is that when it comes to the glow plants, the leaves are a bit too green. Of course, we could change that. but the TurboSquid one looks more realistic. This one looks maybe too saturated, the colors. I'm not sure what it is. It does look more realistic with all the shoots here in the ground, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, let me know what you think. I think, my opinion, we would live perfectly well with the TurboSquid one. We'll do more, and the difference in price is quite a lot. Okay, so you know, if you just do a few more shoots of bamboo, just so you have a similar vibe. It just feels more realistic to me, the TurboSquid one, to be honest. In terms of colors, and now I will do some renderings in the end of this video, and you let me know what you think. So one is 35, one it's 7, okay? So it's a big difference in terms of price, especially if purchasing plants is something you do often. So you know, you have to be mindful of your budget. Do you think it's worth it, the difference in price? It's easier in terms of the organization of the folder, but you know, that's something that's important the first time, but then you forget about that because you do this just once. But to be honest, side by side, I think the TurboSquid, me personally, it's my favorite. It just looks more realistic. Maybe it's something could be done with the glow plant leaf colors or something. Like it just seems too much to me. But let me know what you think, and check out the renderings in the end of this video. See you guys. See you in the next